If you ever thought Cape Town was just about Table Mountain, Robin Island and the waterfront, well, we're about to blow your mind. Over the next few weeks, we're taking you on an exciting journey through day trips that most tourists never discover. And trust me, these aren't just any destinations. These are the kind of places that make us love South Africa so much, yet are rarely spoken about. 5 destinations, 5 incredible stories, 0 tourist traps. We're talking about pristine beaches where you might be the only person for miles, charming towns frozen in time, and landscapes so breathtaking they'll make your Instagram followers seriously jealous. From the wild, untouched beauty of Noordhoek's 8-kilometre beach to the Victorian charm of Simonstown, from the dramatic mountain views of Hout Bay to the hidden wine villages and historic towns, we're revealing Cape Town's best kept secrets. Each video is a deep dive into a location that's just a short drive from the city, but feels like a completely different world. We'll show you exactly how to get there, what to do, where to eat, and share all those little local tips that you won't find in any guidebook. Our goal? To help you experience Cape Town like a true local, beyond the tourist traps, straight into the heart of this incredible region. So buckle up, grab your camera and get ready to discover the Cape Town that you rarely hear about. And this week we're heading to the charming fishing town of Hout Bay via the twists and turns of the amazing Chapman's Peak. You might think Hout Bay itself is the main attraction, but Chapman's Peak Drive transforms the journey into an unforgettable experience. The drive is one of the most scenic coastal roads in the world. And following on from last week's video, we're heading from Noordhoek to Hout Bay, right along the edge of the Atlantic, just outside Cape Town. Locals call it Chappies. It's only about 9 kilometres long with 114 twists and turns, which are packed with views that will have you pulling over more than once. Built back in the 1920s, it is a serious feat of engineering cut right into the cliffs. Now you'll pay a small toll to drive it, around 64 Rand per car each way, which goes towards maintenance and keeping the roads safe from rockfalls, which are a real concern around here. What makes the drive so extraordinary is how the scenery constantly shifts from one beautiful vista to the next. So don't be in a rush and plan your stops carefully. Many of the best photo spots suddenly appear out of nowhere. In fact, on our first drive, we missed a few incredible shots simply because we didn't know where to stop or didn't even realise you could. Cyclists are a common sight here, adding another layer of complexity to the drive. The road is popular among bikers, so patience is key when passing them, especially on narrower sections. As you come around the final bend, you'll see Hout Bay ahead. It's a small fishing town with a laid-back vibe, markets and some great spots to eat, as I'll show you. The drive ends here, but still there's plenty to explore. Chapman's Peak isn't just a road, it is an experience. Short, scenic, and one of those drives that reminds you to slow down and enjoy the ride, a metaphor for life as well as for this road. So I've done a little bit of a day trip coming to Hout Bay for a wander around, and this is about half an hour from Cape Town, and you go through Camps Bay on the way, which is another place that you might want to stop at. But it is a beautiful day and it's pretty warm today, so I thought I would come for a walk on the beach. So you can see this is a really lovely beach. Go for a walk down there, put my feet in the sea, and then there are lots of places here that you can eat at. So I'm also going to grab a bite to eat because I'm quite hungry. And you can see the seagulls are hungry as well. And this is a place where you'll see a lot of sea lions. So probably see some as we go down here. It's a lovely beach for a walk, and you can also walk all the way down there, and as I say, we'll see if we can see the sea lions, but first of all I'm going to find something to eat. So my first stop was to get some food, and when you're at the seaside, what else do you get besides fish and chips? Even though it's a very hot day, it's what everyone does when they come here. So the fish and chips and a drink cost about £7, so hopefully it will be good. I'll let you know. After a nice lunch, going to have a wander down here, and as I said, there's lots of seals. Lots of sea lions. There's another one. Hello, Mr. Sea Lion, basking in the sunshine. See the surrounded by all of the mountains. So there's kind of two parts to Hout Bay. There's the Hout Bay Harbour where we are now, and there's restaurants. You can also do lots of day trips from here and walk on the beach. And then over the other side, which I'll take you to in a moment, is a little shopping mall where there's Woolies and Pick and Pay and some restaurants as well. So I've had my lunch, I've just had a walk on the beach. It's very hot today, but as ever the water is absolutely freezing because it's the Atlantic coast. Now I'm just walking into the harbour area where you can probably buy your fresh fish in the morning, but you can get ice cream and some other knick-knack shops further up. There's definitely a pungent smell of fresh fish, so this is a working harbour, and as I say, I think it's selfish in the morning, and then you can book all your excursions, your water-based excursions up here. So you can see a few people are still selling their fresh fish here, and then there's lots of craft shops and stuff. It's the middle of the week today, so probably a bit quieter than normal. But as I say, you can book all your excursions from here and get out on the sea where of course it's a bit cooler, and you can do Seals and Chapman Peak, check out the shipwreck, no doubt do a bunch of other things as well. You can go out on your little rib here, and you can see there's a sea lion swimming just over there. Hopefully I'm capturing that. So I've driven a couple of minutes up the road to the mainstream village mall, which is a really nice mall to mooch around in. There's a Woolworths on my left here. There's a Clicks which I need to go to get some sting relief for my mosquito bites. Some mozzie spray as well, and there's lots of other shops as well. So I'm going to go and sort out my poor feet first of all. What a day! From the cliffs of Chapman's Peak to the laid-back charm of Hout Bay, this drive proves that the journey is definitely part of the destination. We explored the harbour, soaked in the mountain views, grabbed some local fish and chips, and maybe even picked up a souvenir or two. You can easily do this as a day trip or make it the perfect stop on your way to Cape Point. Either way, it's one of those drives that you'll definitely want to take slowly, wind the windows down, get your camera ready, and make sure you have plenty of time to stop and explore. Now we're heading back to Cape Town after a great day, and then next week we're taking you a little further afield to the charming town of Tolba. So make sure that you've subscribed and you hit the bell icon so you're alerted when the next video goes live. Until then, this is James and Rob signing off for now and dreaming of those spectacular views.